Welcome to One Texas Studios, Network equals Net Growth. I'm your host, Dali Beth Estevez, also known as Dolly B. I am one of the partners of One Texas Studios, and I like to describe myself as the curious, nosy neighbor and resourceful business consultant. More like a cross like Ned Flanders from The Simpsons and Olivia Pope from Scandal. We like to meet with business owners, entrepreneurs, and creatives to build mutually beneficial relationships and also create brand awareness. My background is in economics and business administration, and my working history has been in human resources. So I like to ask questions regarding that. Today we're meeting with a business owner, Lo from Press by Lo, and we're going to ask her lots of questions today. Hey, Lo.
Hey, thanks so much for having me today.
For sure. Today I just wanted to introduce you and give you your props for one, being a business owner and taking that step, and then also just getting to know more about your business. So can you tell me about yourself and how you even started wanting to be a business owner?
Of course. So my brand name is Press by Lo. I do nails. I create custom press-on nails. I started off doing acrylics, the full sets, but then I found that my lane was press-on nails, being able to just draw on hand designs and sell them.
Awesome. What is one of the key driving force to doing business for you? Like, what is that?
So being an entrepreneur is hard, but it definitely has its pros. Being able to make your own schedule, deciding what you want to do or don't want to do, what clients you do want to take, don't want to take. At the end of the day, you're, in charge of how much money you make, how much you're giving, how much you're getting. So,
do you associate yourself with mompreneur? I know that's a term that a lot of people like to use.
Definitely. I could be in here working, creating nails, and my daughters are right there with me, but they also help. And it's good because it's kind of teaching them, you can take something that you're good at and monetize off of it and create your own work and business.
Right. And even with nails, it takes a lot of creativity.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So in terms of your history, like, how did you come up with the name? Why nails?
So I was a girl that always go and get my nails done, but I would leave the salon and you're looking at your nails and you're automatically criticizing them, the way they look, the way they're shaped. So I would, get in there and, start working on my own nails, fixing them. And then it came to a time where it's like, I need more money. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, well, I kind of know how to do nails, so let me see if I can make money off of this. So that's what I did. I went through Amazon. I got like the cheap, monomer and acrylic and stuff, and just started. I started on friends, family, and from there I was like, okay, I have a gift. I didn't even know I could draw or, paint, but it was like, I can really do this.
So even with so are you self-taught or are you
definitely self-taught?
Okay, mm-hmm. Cool. And then as far as because I know with designs, where does the inspiration come from? Because sometimes it can be like the same thing over and over again, or is it?
Okay, so certain designs, you'll just be sitting there with like a blank slate, which means like a black base or a white base, and you're like, what can I put on here to, make this pop? So some of my designs do come just straight off of, my head. Oh, this will be cool. And then you start and you're like, oh, let me add this and let me do this. And then some of my designs kind of come from trends. Mm. So I want to see what's trending and what can I create that's going to grab some attention. People are like, oh, I want those, or who made those? I want those attention grabbers. So it's always kind of looking towards what's the next big thing, right? Or what you want to create something that's like trending.
Okay. So I'm grabbing my phone here because I wanted to be very intentional on with my research. So I'm reading word for word here. U.S. nail salons, it's populated by 28,000 small businesses, and it's slowly growing. The purchasing power, or like the yearly kind of money that comes with nail salons is about $8 billion.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
So it's a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Out here to to get. So my question here is, did you have any kind of like imposter syndrome as far as like, man, everyone's doing nails, or how did you get over that, or did you even feel that way, or just like I have a better quality product, I got this, or just curious.
So when doing acrylics, I was like, everybody's trying to do nails, everybody's trying to get clients. But with press-ons, and when I started, it was right when the pandemic hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew nothing about, people creating press-ons. I was like, you see the store-bought ones, the little
Right.
kiss ones you just press on, but I didn't know that there was a whole market out for it. So when I started, it was almost like the reverse. Like I thought I was on to something and that other people weren't. But then after I, got out there and started selling, I started seeing all these other people trying, and I'm like, did I start a trend? Right. But it was already started. I just didn't know about it. So not really like I knew that my designs stood out. Like they weren't just like I said, the store bought press-ons. Like you can literally send me a picture, an idea, and I'm gonna hit it. So
another curious fact is women spend a lot of money on nails. Like a lot of money on nails. I'm curious to get your thoughts behind why that is. Before I get your thoughts, I saw a fun fact that on average, women spend about $40 on manicures and pedicures. And so on average, that means that if a woman gets her nails done every 2 weeks, she's spending about $1,300 a year. Yeah. And that kind of shocked me because I'm one of those that don't get their nails done. Mm-hmm. I'll do it on special occasions, but I'm curious to why do you think women spend so much on nails?
It's feminine, and it's just, you got like manly hands, but then when you get your nails done, you just got a whole new thing. You want to flip your hair, you want to put your card in a certain way, you want to hand money, you want the compliments, because so many people, you could be in a drive-thru, in a store, wherever you are, you're going to get compliments. Ooh, I like your nails. We like that as women, it's the feminine, it's the girly thing to do.
Right. And I'm glad you brought that up because again, fun facts that I went into researching, I found an article that was the psychology behind nails. And so basically in the history of nails, mm-hmm. women used to do business in the nail salon. They weren't just gossiping. And so beautifully groomed hands and painted nails are associated with powerful women. Yes, that's something that I didn't realize. Yes. Another thing that I also found was if it's not just grooming, it's more self-expression. Do you think that holds true?
Definitely.
Okay. And then another thing that I also found, which I didn't associate with getting nails done, was it's also mental health related. Yeah. It can significantly impact your physical wellness. Mm-hmm. And it's also like a part of rejuvenating.
That saying, when you look good, you feel good? Mm. If your hair and nails aren't done and you go and get your hair and nails done, I guarantee you're going to be feeling good. You're going to be feeling good about yourself. You're going to be feeling confident. You're ready to go show it off. So I definitely agree with that.
I'm curious about colors. Like, mm-hmm. do you have a favorite go-to color? Because based on what you answer, I'm going to try to give you what that means based off of this article.
Okay, do you have a favorite go-to colors for me that I like to create? I'm more of like a dark, edgy type of person, so I'm not really one for like the hot pinks and the flowery colors. But I mean, I create those. Yeah. But personally, most of my freestyle sets, they have like more of an edgy. Okay. So blacks, golds, reds, just something that's really pop.
Okay. So with black, mm-hmm. black means powerful, and it provides comfort and protection for you outside of the world. You're rebellious.
Yeah, I am.
And then you also mentioned red, which also is associated with confidence. So choosing this color, it lights, it draws your eyes to your nails. So it exudes strength, flirtiness, sexy, even taking risks. So it's interesting that you even said that the edgy and then the colors that you associated really matched.
Yeah.
With, okay. So I just wanted to get your process for, hey, a nail newbie. If I wanted to get, press on nails, like, how does your process work? Am I telling you what I want, or you, is there?
Okay, so there's a few different ways it work. I spend a lot of my time just creating sets, off of my brain. So it may not be styles that everyone likes, but there are people who like them. So I'll post those, and I'll say it's the only set, first come, first serve, basically. Okay. As far as like custom orders, they usually send me what they want. They'll go on Pinterest or Instagram or whatever, or they'll just give me like a color scheme that they're looking for. And then I just create it. Like, you can show me a picture and I'll tweak it a little bit so that I'm not completely copying somebody's design, but it'll look like, what you sent the picture of.
Okay. And so I think my next question that I'm curious about, because again, I don't do nails. So with press on, and I want to be a part of the femininity crew and exuding that. So what's the difference, or like why press-ons rather than like gel extensions or acrylic? Like, what do you think are the benefits?
I think that it's because you can, for one, a lot of people can't always have their nails done. I was one of those people working in a nursing home. I'd have my nails this short, but on the weekends, you want to get hot, you want to put your nails on or whatever the occasion may be. So being able to change out those styles, you could even change it to what you're wearing. If I wanted to, I could put on a set that's going to match my outfit every day because it's so easy and it doesn't damage your nails. So to me, I think that it's just being able to switch them out, be able to do, and then also the biggest pro is that it's not damaging your nails. Because the acrylic will damage your nails. You'll have these thin little nails, but not with press-ons. And they're so easy to put on, take off.
I was just about to ask, so like, how do you, is there like tape involved? Is there glue involved? Like,
there's glue. There's like temporary tabs. So if you just want to wear it for the night, it's like some little sticky tabs that you just stick on, section them. Now, my kits, my personal press-on nail kits, they come with everything you need to apply. So you get the glue, you get the nail file, the cuticle pusher, the alcohol prep pads, even the cuticle oil for after you've put on your nails. So.
Okay, awesome. So I guess my next, round of questions here is pertaining to your business and how we can amplify your brand. So what are your goals for the next, 3 months?
I want to have more clients that are going to continuously come back. And I just want to get content out because in this, the days we're living in now, it's all about content. YouTube, Instagram, Reels, all of that. So I want to make an impact there and really go for that content.
Right.
Because I'm not really that. I'll post a picture of my nails, but I don't actually do, what a lot of these nail artists do.
Right. Okay. So in our commitment, because again, our closing, we always close with our commitment. This podcast is so that we can help ourselves, but also help our fellow business owners and entrepreneurs on expanding their brand. And so our commitment is always to amplify and create content. So we want to shoot a promo video.
What?
Yeah, so this would kind of be like your launching pad.
Awesome.
This is what you want to do. You want to create content, so this will be your launching pad. And so with that, we want to end the podcast and thank you for showing up and networking with us.
Thank you.
But then also allowing us to shoot content for you.
I'm excited. Thank you so much.
Awesome. So, want to close out the podcast in saying that the promo video will be sponsored by One Texas Studios. All right, check you next time.
Thank you.
Dion, why do you have to leave us like that?
I've been hurt a couple times, but I just brushed it off like it was nothing. Trying to fight the temptations, now I truly understand David Ruffin. Too many times I put people before me, thought I could trust them, they wasn't my homies. Now we ain't speaking, ain't trying to get even, just wait for your season, man. I'm in the turning lane. I'm moving on. Really it's nothing, man. It's light work. On the grind all the time, pray it might work. Really gotta ask yourself what your life worth. Fell in love a couple times, yeah, it might hurt. Really, that's light work, yeah. Bought her chicken and they don't like to fight first. Send you to our live before I let you take my life first. Only real niggas play the game on my turf. Really, that's light work, yeah. All the things people say don't concern me. Took a step back from the gang.